Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here's the starting group for Portland. And it's Newton at the power forward position. And for Boston, we've got Edwards. And it's the bodyguard in at the four-man spot. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Wolf can't get it to go. Brown against Brown. Here's Newton. Here's Slim. Knocks it down from distance.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Wolf. Just 5 on the clock. Kick out to Brown. Tries again. And he hits the jump shot.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Wolf, defended by Brown. Newton. Boston pulls it in.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Slim. To the inside. Here's Newton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Brown. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pure from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
He's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Edwards. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Wolf. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Timeout called, Portland.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
These are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. In third, the Trailblazers. 5th best, Boston.
Yeah, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. There's a screen. Here's Wolf. They can't stop the run with that one.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Now, Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Brown. Here's Newton. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Wolf. Outside Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Henderson misses. Boston leading by 7. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Wolf. The 3. Right with the board.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Newton. And here's Wright. No made baskets yet. Brown, a screen on Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Wright, the pass to Slim. Henderson for 3. Boston pulls it in. Here's Ward. Pass to Wolf. The 3 ball. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The closer passes to Slim. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wolf. Right with the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Slim. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Slim's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Wolf. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
Here's Newton. Pass to Slim. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Slim's got 8 points.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instinct.
Here's Wolf. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Portland with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Jacks up a 3. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wolf. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Timeout called, Portland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jones, he's checked in for Boston. Boston. White comes in for Edwards. Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Wright. Brown inside, banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right timed pass.
Here's Wolf. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Brown, a screen on Brown. Henderson against Brown, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 5. Brown passes to Jones, to the wing, right side. Outside White. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, get it inside to a quality score and let this guy do his thing.
Jones against Avdia. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Throw good, Avdia.
Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Wright comes in for Sharp. Both free throws good for Avdia.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Wolf, defended by Henderson. Wolf can't get it to go. Portland trails by 5. Inside. Here's Avdia. Here's Clingan. Tries yet again. Got a hand on it. Here's Wolf. Last game, 26 points for him. White, the pass to Wolf. 1:46 left to play in the first. Off target from outside.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Right outside. To the middle. Here's Clingan. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Graham.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Wright. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drives in. Off Avdia outside. Three-pointer. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yes, looking to get better from deep. Deni Avdia just keep shooting, baby.
Wolf passes to Jones. Here's Wolf, defended by Henderson. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Now here's Jones. His last outing, he had 24 points. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Avdia. Not a lot of room.
The painted area, it's not for the faint of heart. And Avdia making some contact happen. I love that.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Avdia taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. And the Celtics shooting right around 42% in the first. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Avdia. Here's the bodyguard. Avdia with a steal. Now here's Sharp. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston out in front, up 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 2. We've got Derek White. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's the bodyguard in at the 4 spot. And there's a pick. With the teardrop. Boston pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And for Portland, Deni Avdia out there with Klingon. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Wright in at the small forward. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs. Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break.
That's good from Jones. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
No good on the second free throw. Portland trails by 3. Off the outside. Sharp, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the shot's good. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Klingon. Right outside. Sinks the tray. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Sharp against White. Jones up top. Shot clock at 6. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Henderson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Hey, you're the big screen.
Boston making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. And for Boston, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, there's the alley! Henderson left side to the inside.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Jones, the pass to Pritchard. Back to Jones. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Here's Pritchard. Portland making their last shot. Jones sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Nice D from Henderson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The bodyguard. Pass to Edwards. Left side, Jones. Buries it from 3. Jones has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there. Back
to Henderson. Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Going inside. Misses from short range. Avdia against White. Three-pointer sharp. Another three for Portland.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Boston trails by 3. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Boston Dancers.
So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. The bodyguard pass to Wolf. Cash money on the open jump shot. Wolf's got 13 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. Another three for Portland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Slim. Here's Wolf. 15 in his last outing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he drops it first. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Slim. Here's Newton. Here's Wolf. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Clingan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Klingan's got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Jones. Fires for three. And he can't get that one. Portland leading by 4. Here's Wolf. Here's Slim. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Edwards, a pass to Wolf. Again, the miss by Boston.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim. Shoots over Brown. Wolf can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Slim, pass to Wolf. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Wolf. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Diliavdias checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston trails by 6. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Lakers history.
Some changes here for Portland. Brown comes in for Avdia, and Wright subbed in for Henderson. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Wolf. Floats one up. It's good. Wolf's got 17 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's Portland now,
2 minutes.
following the bucket by Boston. Clock at 6. Here's Wolf. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston trails by 4. And they're on the run. Portland with a rebound. Newton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Slim. Now here's Brown. Here's Wolf.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second team foul.
A minute 29 left in the second period. It's Wright on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wolf.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Outside Edwards. Here's Wolf, defended by Brown.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Number 00, Scoot Henderson.
.58 seconds left in the second period. Edwards, a pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Henderson, the pass to Slim. And here's Wright from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Ward's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. That puts him in the lead. Wolf's got 22 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Edwards against Wright. Brown, a screen on Edwards. And here's Wright from the arc. That shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
So sorry. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. The talent level here is off the charts. If there was a studio show All-Star vote, who do you think would be on top?
Your bow ties would win, Ernie. A landslide.
So inanimate objects qualify. Okay.
Well, then I vote for Shaq. Watch out, Kenny, or I'll make you an inanimate object. They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Wolf. They've got Junior, and it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Slim misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Wolf, good. He's got 25.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Newton to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The body bodyguard. The pass to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Slim. Fires from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Boston leading by 4. Brown passes to Ward. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Wolf. From deep. Right with the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And stolen by Brown. Ward passes to the bodyguard. And here's Brown. Newton pulls it in. Newton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Slim. And the 3 off target.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Ward passes to Brown. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Wolf. Takes a 3. Newton pulls it in. Newton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wolf. He's got 5. Slim, the pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside Edwards. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Offline from the top of the key. And Brown has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Wolf for the lead. And the three-pointer goes. Wolf's got 8.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Wolf. 25 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim. Here's Newton. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Brown gets the bucket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Portland trails by 4. Here's Wolf. Give him 8. Goes back up. And Brown with the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Wolf. They set the pick. Here's the bodyguard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The bodyguard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Slim, pass to Brown. To the paint. Rejected by Brown. Here's Ward, defended by Brown. Pass to Wolf. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Wolf's got 28 points for the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Boston?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Timeout called, Portland. Quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Pass to Wolf. The ball's knocked loose. Brown with the steal. Inside, there's the bodyguard. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Wolf. Give him 8. Again, the miss by Portland.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The steal. And here they come to end the run. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's Wright. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Trailblazers. Wright, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Brown passes to White. Here's the bodyguard. Outside, Brown. Jones sets a screen. The three. Brown, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Wolf. Give him 8. Back to Avdia. Tipped away. Boston pulls it in. The bodyguard's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.